I went to see The Nun last night.
I saw the trailer for that last night. I want to go see it.
Man.
Was it good?
I give it 8.5 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah. It's the story is like but the jump scares, I love jump scares. Mm-hmm. They was coming out of everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. And they were very, very creative. And then it reaches in and spoiler alert, no spoilers, I ain't gonna say nothing. But it reaches into the psyche. And that's what I miss from horror films, that just get into your mind where it's like, damn, just imagine if you was stuck like that, or if you was in that situation.
Right.
Like the movie Buried Alive. That shit scared the fuck out of me, because I'm imagining being buried alive, dude. Right. That is horrifying.
Right.
And then the ending didn't make a lot of sense to me. They kind of tied it in with the first Conjuring, but the ending just didn't make much sense. I'm like, but I ain't gonna say much.
Yeah, don't say too much. I might be going to see that tonight.
Right. But it was a good movie. What's the scariest movie you've ever seen? Give me a top 3.
Top 3 scariest movies. See, I don't know. I could definitely put The Exorcism of Emily Rose in the top 3.
That got me when it came out.
It got me. Like, I can watch it now and I'm good, but I was younger when it came out.
Right.
And call me crazy, but I believe in the spirit world. So that one got me. I had nightmares from that one.
Yeah,
and Annabelle freaked me out, but I don't know if it would be in the top 3.
Okay.
Definitely almost any exorcism movie.
Annabelle
The Conjuring,
was good.
you were just brought up The Conjuring.
First one?
It was, I think, when the mama got possessed. I was like, nope, time to go.
Okay. That's what, 2 or 3?
That's 2. That's 2.
Okay.
I don't know about a third one.
Well, my top 3, the first one has to be Insidious. I'm not Insidious, but the fuck am I thinking? Sinister.
Okay.
Sinister.
Okay.
That was the first time I came home from the movies, and I'm looking in every corner. I'm looking at the side of my house. I'm turning on every light in this motherfucker. That movie, because it's about a real pagan deity. Bagul. That's the dude that they named the boogeyman after. Bagul was really the eater of children in old ancient books, and that's real. And the way that they depicted them and the jump scares and the opening scene, you just see these people standing with nooses around their neck, but they're standing on the ground, and then they got bags over their heads. And then the branch just lifts up and they're hanging in slow motion. Like, that shit just set a precedent throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
And the jump scares just got me, man. It's Sinister ain't no fucking joke, dude.
It's not. The first time I tried to watch it, I didn't make it through it. I had to go back and watch it later, like in the daytime.
Right. Sinister. The second one would have to be The Conjuring, the first one. Conjuring got me, because that's also a true story. That's about Bathsheba.
Right. Those based on true stories. Those are the ones that get me.
Bathsheba, a lot of people don't know, but Bathsheba's grave was actually struck by lightning twice. Her headstone was cut in half. You can go look at pictures of it now. It was actually struck by lightning a couple times. And all of that shit is real from that family. And I even looked up the family and the way they talked about everything that was real and what was fake from the movie. I ain't fucking with that type of shit. The Conjuring fucked me up. That part when the door was knocking the cabinet. And then the lady, and then she looked up. The little girl pointed up, and she looked up, and Bathsheba jumped on her.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like, time to go.
Let me see. And the third one, that's hard. Man, that's hard. The last Insidious was really scary.
I haven't seen that one.
I just didn't like the demon at the end. Mm-hmm. The Nun was really scary too, and Annabelle. Mm-hmm. I probably have to put all of those in the same.
Yeah. Have you seen The Skeleton Key? I would probably put that in my top 3.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, you gotta see that one. It's an older movie, but
okay,
it'll take you there.
I'm gonna check that out. I'm check that out today.
I remember going to the movies to see Annabelle as one of my friend girls. And she is stud. And, you know, they're supposed to be all macho and stuff. Mm. She was holding my hand the whole time.
Oh, shit. Going. Yeah.
It was so funny.
You know, when I think about studs, it's funny because I be like, man, y'all want to be men until shit get rough. Like, if we was all on the Titanic, your ass would be on them boats with the women and children.
That's true.
Get out of here with that wannabe man shit. Come here, bitch. Peace standing up then. Write your name in the snow. I heard Eddie Griffin say that one time. Like, this nigga nuts. But movies, I remember being a kid, and there was 2 movies that scared the fuck out of me.
Candyman.
One was Candyman.
I knew it because I almost said that.
Every kid was scared of Candyman. Every nigga that was a kid was scared of Candyman. That's just
scared to go in the bathroom and pee.
Right. You be like, man, fuck. That nigga got his dick cut off. Shit. I'm scared of hooks and everything. I don't want to see no bees. I ain't like honey.
I still don't like bees.
Man, Candyman was, I don't know what it was. That voice, all of that. And dude ain't did shit since, really.
He don't got to do nothing else.
Like a couple movies. No matter what he do, he gonna be Candyman.
Always.
Yo, we gotta talk about that too. Like, people being stuck in their role. And the other movie was Tales from the Hood.
Oh, God. That would be, like, top number 1
dude, Tales
of all time.
People thought, like, looking back on it now was kind of a joke. But, man, Tales from the Hood was no bitch.
Right.
Nigga, because... Oh, that's another scene from The Conjuring 2 when Bathsheba was sitting in that rocking chair.
Yeah.
When they went to the house. That shit scared the fuck out of me. But
I can't do it.
Tales from the Hood with that old lady in that rocking chair with them little slave puppets.
Yeah.
And that first dude that the police killed and came back, I used to have dreams that dude was going to come for me, man. I used to be scared. Man. What about you? Childhood movies?
Definitely Candyman. Definitely Tales from the Hood. I can't remember too many other ones that really scared me as a kid.
You know what's crazy? The real horror film icons wasn't scary to me. Like, Jason wasn't all that scary. Freddy Krueger was like comedy, basically.
Yeah. And then they did the Freddy versus Jason. That was just horrible.
Right.
I watched that a few months ago. I was like, what is this?
Right. Like, Kelly Rowland just standing there.
She had a nose snatched up.
Yeah, Fred. What could have won with me? Y'all look quit. She didn't say that. But still, she was talking shit.
Something like that.
Just waited until the motherfucker fucked her up.
Right.
Whack.
Then, I think Michael Myers movies probably scare me more than
those
Jason
are more
and Freddy.
Scary. Yeah. Especially, and people like the shit on the Rob Zombie versions, but man, I think by them putting that big ass dude in it, that scared me more than and I looked him up. You know who that is? Have you ever seen the movie Troy?
I don't think
with Brad Pitt, he played Achilles at war. What else did he play in? Big ass dude. The big ass dude that was in Troy, for the people that's watching, the one that had the arrow in his leg and he just broke it off and kept fighting with that hammer. That's who Michael Myers is in the Rob Zombie movie.
I like that one though.
Big ass 7 foot motherfucker.
Something just came to mind that freaked me out. See No Evil with Kane in it.
Oh, hell no. That didn't scare me. The only thing I can think about. It
didn't scare me, but it weirded me out.
I'm like, that ain't nobody but Undertaker, brother.
I know. Definitely.
Yeah, that didn't scare me, man. I was like, oh.
I wasn't scared, but it was super creepy.
Yeah,
it was
creepy
weird.
Ain't no joke. The movie, there was this movie called Martyrs, Martyrs. I asked on Facebook years ago. I'm like, man, give me a good horror film that scared the shit out of y'all. This girl say Martyrs. Now look at this shit. It ain't scary at all, but it's the most fucked up shit. I'm like, whoever wrote this got issues, man. Like.
I don't think
spoiler alert. The beginning of it just shows this Chinese girl running to this house where there's a family there, daughter, son, wife, and husband. She run in with a shotgun, killed the husband, went chased down the wife, shot her. Went chased down the daughter, shot her. The little boy is under the bed. She went up under the bed and shot him. This is the beginning of the scene. And then she just started crying. Her friend that don't know what the fuck is going on, she come in there. She like, so she playing a role. She like, okay, I'm gonna help you hide the bodies or whatever. I'm with you. Like, she lying though. She don't know what the fuck wrong with this girl. So while she doing all this other shit and she trying to get away or whatever, eventually she hears noise from the basement. Somebody comes up from the basement and there's metal attached into her skin, covering up her mouth. There's metal in her wrist. There's like screws and all that in her body, but she's tied to a chain that's wrapped around her neck. So she's been tortured in a basement. And the girl, basically, the friend, she puts her in the bathtub, tries to take the stuff off her or whatever and take care of her. Eventually, some old lady and a bunch of dudes come up from the basement, take her down there, put a chain around her neck and put like food out of her reach and shit like that just to torture her. Then they skin her alive. Yeah, and lay her on the table and wait until she die. That's the movie.
That's it? Whoa.
Yeah. I'm watching this shit like, what the fuck? What is this? The fuck am I watching?
Some twisted stuff.
Whoever wrote that got issues, bro. Something wrong, man.
Another twisted movie. Have you seen The Human Centipede?
Man, I knew you was going to say that. I don't even want to. Look, I heard about that, and I don't even want to see that shit.
You gotta watch it. I haven't watched the second one, but you gotta watch it. It is disgusting.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to watch this shit.
Gross. And then, like, the first time I watched it, I was with my cousin and her boyfriend, and I was high. Me and her and my brother, we were all high, and I was tripping. I was like, I ain't never smoking nothing again. I'm good.
That shit crazy. I ain't never heard no shit like that.
I was on the edge, literally on the edge of my seat the entire time. You know what happened, right?
Yeah.
The movie.
People nuts, man.
Salute you.